Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is
No. Oh, Madison. Madison.
Oh, there you
Girl,
go. I'm like, I feel like this is not what I was doing before.
I feel like my bang looking thick as fuck. Okay, with the bang looking thin, girl, the hair looking thick. Bitch, I could have had a cuter chin, but you know.
Yeah. Can't change that.
I just feel like these sides looking thicker than a snicker.
Hey,
Hey,
y'all. It's us once again. We
back
missed
with the
last week.
BGCU. We had a little things going on, real life.
The holiday or whatever. I went to one barbecue and a little cookout the day after.
I had just a little splash and a little guest, but that's personal business. And you know that's grown for business. You know what they say, y'all kids get somewhere and sit down. Y'all need to be in grown for business. But yeah. But we are back with another episode of the BGCU. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your auntie and them, tell them to tell their dog, tell them to tell the ants that's crawling on their windowsill because they there, baby. And tell them to come on and watch and hit a little like button.
Yeah. It's been 3 videos, so as y'all know, I'm the nice one. The one with some sense. So
I got a PhD in reading for filth. Let's call them out.
girl.
There was a fight, y'all.
Bitch.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say
If
there was a fight, sis. Oh, don't read my bangs too. They looking a little stiff, y'all. I ain't used the olive oil today, baby.
If you want to call it was something. It was something.
It was a kid.
Hey Dante. I feel like somebody should have gotten dragged, but it was so much like
Dragged.
security.
Baby, I feel like somebody should have ran up from the bike and snatched that lace. Just gonna say it.
She was up against the wall.
And someone could have came from the back. If she had
There was
Raw Ali,
nobody.
big 6 foot self, with her old pretty face, snatch, beat, and contour, standing up there ready to fight Cardi, somebody could have jumped up and grabbed Nikki from the back. Grabbed her by the back of that dress, grabbed her by the back of all that silicone, grabbed her by the back of that wig. Could have grabbed her from somewhere.
They weren't trying to. They was so fucking scared. They was scared.
I feel like this.
They wasn't expecting her to be real.
I feel like you cannot sit around. Now, I will preface this. I understand what everyone is saying. Cardi B was being ghetto. That was a Harper Bazaar event. There were so many people that were higher up in the industry, fashion and music and movie and entertainment that were there. You cannot speak about someone for so long. You cannot speak upon their husband, their relationship, their career, their family, their success, and then think you're going to say something slick Rick about their children and think that that's where it's going to just die down.
Yeah, and then
the minute you mention kids, all bets are off.
Mm-hmm.
I know, listen, I stayed in the hood, but I played and was raised in the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk about people's kids because once you do that, it is all bets off. And while Cardi B probably should not have done it right there, she should have waited till they was by valet. Had she waited by valet, she could have got sis. And she might have had one of her homegirls with her. Because I was like, girl, where your friends at?
I think that you can only push somebody so far before they go to fuck off.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, like everybody's saying, there's a time and a place, and whatever, but it's certain shit that you shouldn't let fly out your mouth. Yeah. And I know it's a lot of people that's gonna be like, oh, she didn't talk about her personally. No. But she did like a comment and then add to that comment that someone else made, her friend Rakim, Rakim. And
Rakim.
And to me, like, come on, it really is certain boundaries that you have to follow, even if you don't like somebody. My personal opinion is kids should be off limit.
Daily basis. And I mind my fucking business.
My business. Like,
just so y'all know, if there are children around you, if there are children around anyone out there that sees this live, she's appropriate. My first fucking language is cursing. So turn your volume down, put some headphones in, baby, because it's about to get real.
Headphones don't work. I have a 2-year-old. Headphones don't work. Headphones don't work. They don't work.
Man. For me personally, I feel as though it is kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, it's to the point of, so y'all don't like each other. Right. So you're rapping about each other. So you're going back and forth. So you're doing this, this, and that. Once you mention something about someone's child, that takes it to the next level. Because I know for mine, baby, all bets are off. And I understand that everybody's saying Cardi B and Nicki Minaj were at such a nice event. They shouldn't have done that there, blase, whatnot. But you can't talk about somebody and then tell them how mad to get.
Right.
Because you never know what's going to happen.
You can't gauge somebody's reaction before you even say what you're going to say. Like, if somebody have something to say about my child, I can be all like, no, I am a professional. I'm a manager. I help run, a group home. I do this, I do that. I cannot be seen in that light. I cannot promise you that I won't put my fucking foot in your throat if you say something about my child.
No. And that's my thing, is that you cannot say something to someone, do something after months of doing it, and then expect them not to get mad. Because I know for me personally, I don't got kids, but I got kids. And I'll lay my life down the line for them. And what you can call me ugly, stanky, tired, broke, skinty, worn out, ran down. I don't care. Don't bring any children into it, because children have nothing to do with anything. They didn't ask to be here. And if we have an issue, it's a us issue.
Right.
But Nicki Minaj, and I'm not a Nicki Minaj hater because I really do like Onika. But the thing is that you cannot speak a certain type of way, and history is repeating itself quickly, because you just talked about Travis Scott, Kylie Jenner, and Stormi. You could have talked about Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner. Their daughter had she's an 8-month-old baby. Right. What does she have to do with the fact that, of course, she's going to be with Kylie at the album, whatever. That's her mother.
Right.
And girl, I'll give Kylie Jenner that, girl. Unlike y'all's favorite, she didn't hire 12 nannies. Just to keep it real.
Oh my gosh.
Y'all's favorite best friend didn't hire 12 nannies either. She was just a good chocolate woman in London trying to make a living, Miss Rowland.
Anyway, my point is, I am a fan.
Hit a boom cat, girl. Miss
Rowland. I am a fan of both. I'm not going to sit up and pretend like I'm not. The thing that I don't respect is a woman in her mid 30s coming for someone that is 10 years younger than her, who is new, who is inexperienced, and who does need guidance, to say like, oh, she trying to be like me. It's only one Barbie. It's this, is that. And she didn't say that straight out. Of course, I'm not putting words in her mouth, but to me, she was hinting at it.
Yeah.
And all of the subliminal, oh, I don't fuck with people who don't write their own music, but you and Beyonce stay together.
Also a song off of her new Queen album. I believe it is in Ganja Burn, where she actually has a part in Ganja Burn. She says it so quickly. If you listen to Ganja Burn, she says something along the lines of like, I am the Barbie, and then I kill the Barbie. Or destroy the Barbie. It's something along those lines in her Ganja Burn song that she released a terrible video for, girl. It's like Massive Attack 2.0. Let it go. But throw it in the trash, sis. But my thing is, I do like Nicki. I do. That video was trash. Her makeup was trash. Her hair was trash. You should have stopped playing in that damn dirt. But why would you say I don't have a problem with this young woman and then turn around and put that line in your song? Right. But, and even for Cardi B, at one point, it's let it go. At one point, it's like, let it go. Let the girl talk. Let her comment whatever she's going to comment. Now, when she talks about your child, because let me tell you something. Everybody on the Shade Room, everybody on the T-Spot, all the blogs are talking about Cardi B needs to let it go. Cardi B is a mother. Okay, so Keisha from down the block. When somebody says little Trayvonte, little Brittany, little Mike is ugly as hell, or they bad or they're not smart like their child. You mean to tell me that you wouldn't get upset if someone made a comment about your child and then someone that you knew that did not like you agreed upon this comment? You wouldn't get mad? No, you're going to get upset. You're not going to sit back and say, well, I know she doesn't like me, so why would she even say anything about my child? Why would she be in agreement about it?
Right.
You're going to get upset. And when people are making comments,
there's no way that somebody is going to come for me, and then talk about my child and then upload a video with 4 of their friends talking about it's on site. And then when you see me, what? I mean, and don't get me wrong, okay, her bodyguards are there to protect her, but she could have easily been like, look, I'm the one that's paying y'all. Move out the motherfucking way. Let that bitch come. We've been arguing for so long. Bring her. Come on.
Bring her.
Instead, she stayed behind, she stayed quiet, and she stayed where she couldn't be reached. To me, that's pussy. I don't understand somebody who will come for somebody over and over and over again, and then when shit hit the fan, motherfuckers like.
Because listen, baby, listen, y'all. When someone says it's on site, I'm Kalamazoo, by way of east side of Detroit, downwards yonder into Gary, Indiana, and swoop down on to Florida and back, baby. So if you say to me, it's on site. If you say, pull up. If you say, come on out. And I do mean out, baby. A-U-T. Come on out. Okay, sis. Let me pull my wig to the back. Take the lace tape off. Let me put my buffies on. And let me Vaseline my face. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a matter of grown women fighting. But it does come to a point where it's like, you're not going to threaten me. Yeah. And Cardi B has never been that girl to be like, oh, okay, they're threatening me. She has said since day one on her social media platform, when no one knew of a Love and Hip Hop, when she was popping on that, she said then.
On the Insta.
If you got problems with me, you got problems with me forever, baby girl. We're forever going to have problems. And if you have an issue, we can handle that. She said during her slight touring while she was pregnant, as we all know, she did have to cancel some of the touring because she was pregnant. She said, you know, when I have my baby, let's see how much you talk then that I'm not pregnant.
The thing is, like, even if Nicki did not mean no harm, she knew that Cardi was about fighting. She knew that.
She knew that she was going to take her to that place.
Yeah.
Like, she knew she would get mad.
Even if she was like, look, I got this to say and I'm going to say it because I'm that bitch and I can say it. She knew that I
got a little crick in my neck like Nicki Minaj standing up against that wall. That hurt. Girl, the way she was Nicki Minaj up against that wall, like.
She knew that saying that was gonna start a fight and it was gonna be some drama, some beef, whatever. And she still continued on to say it. So the same type of people saying, oh, Cardi is classless, she ratchet, she this, she that.
Cardi kept that
what
same
is
energy.
A 35-year-old woman arguing with a 25-year-old woman? Childish.
Let me tell you something right now. Baby, in the words
she knew.
In the words of the City Girls, baby, if y'all don't know about City Girls, go listen to City Girls. They real ratchet. In the words of the City Girls, let's clear the air. You don't want smoke? I'm not arguing with nobody auntie. I'm not arguing with nobody auntie. I'm not arguing with nobody look like they should cook the macaroni at Auntie Retha Fume. I'm not looking to argue with nobody. They're talking about they know the DJ at the party. You know what I mean? Nicki Minaj knows better. She's too old for that. She's jealous.
If she would have came with more of a sisterly, even if we don't do songs together, let me show you how you should conduct yourself because of blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It was always like animosity. And I understand people personalities don't always clash. You're not gonna always like the next bitch. I get it. But to me,
you ain't gotta like me, but Khalees said you gotta respect me.
To me, it was just like when she came for the again, oh, you know, I don't respect people who don't write their own music, then why are you always with Beyonce? Why do you have so much respect for Beyonce and Drake and other artists that you hang out with who don't write their own music, but then turn around and be like, oh, I'm just talking about female rap artists. Beyonce is a female R&B singer, a Black female R&B singer, and most of her songs are not written by her, but she is still successful and she's good at what she do.
Well, then why couldn't you give respect to her? Why couldn't you give respect to Remy Ma?
Girl.
Why couldn't you give? I mean, she did put Foxy Brown on her CD, and that song and her Foxy Brown sound a mess. I'm gonna pray to God that they don't do a video. And girl, yeah, just go ahead and lean out the frame for this girl. I'm gonna pray to God. Oh, girl, not Remy Ma, Foxy Brown. Nicki Minaj and Brown got a song together.
Look, Remy Ma and Lil Kim got a song together, and it sounded real good until like I think it's at the end when it's like Lil Kim, you know, like verse or whatever, and I was like, oh, take that out, take that out, come on. And I love Lil Kim. Look, hey,
anybody out there, Lil Kim, if you ever see this, I don't know how. I don't know her, Kimmy.
Yes, you do. Lil Kim,
just a splash.
You could have did better. And stop trying to dance, baby. It's pissing me off. That's it. It's just really making me mad. Like, Kim, I get it. You a veteran and you trying to, like, you know, get back up with the, you know, get up. But it's like, what? Who is telling you to keep dancing? But you know what? The title of this video is Mind Your Own Business. So I'm minding my business. I am. But you kind of making it my business when you in my fucking face doing the least. The least. You can't, you're not even. And I love her. I love her. But like sit down or like just do a little like just don't. She said, pour some more, girl. Just pour it all. Finish the bottle.
Just a splash, girl. Just a splash. Girl, I mean, I like him. I like her robot Mary J. Blige vibe. Y'all know Kim House was going for auction in New Jersey, though, girl. Quiet as it's kept, honey. They selling it for $1, her New Jersey mansion.
$1?
They selling it for $1. Says she did not have that mortgage payment, girl. Georgia did not have that mortgage payment. Everybody talking about maybe Kim just wanted to let the mansion go. Girl, why she ain't sell it?
Yeah, she mixing her fucking wine, Justin. She mixing it with some fucking brisk. Yes. Please address this when you see her.
Because I keep it classy. Listen, y'all. Okay, this is a real tea moment. Okay, listen, y'all. When I was younger, I used to be able to take straight shots to the head, y'all. Party in the club, throw it back, have a great time. The older I got, that meme is true. You wake up the next day, fucked up on your deathbed. So yes, I'm gonna need to mix this, honey.
She literally been acting like this ever since she turned 27. It's been a couple months.
Girl.
It's been since June.
Listen.
She been real fucking extra about it and she can stop. But
girl, I got she's gonna continue with this bang like I'm 17. I need to grow up and get a rap.
He said you disgust me, Jay.
Who said that?
Justin.
I love you too, little cousin. You're the best. But no, I just feel like had either one of those women minded their business, had they been like, okay, this is the discussion, this is what's happening, I'm gonna let it go. Because let me tell you something. I mind my business all the time. Girl, you know personally.
Yeah.
I always mind my business, honey. People throw shots at me, shades at me, or whatever. I just mind my business. It's not that hard to say, okay, if the bullshit is over that way, I'm going to walk this way. Mm-hmm. If the bullshit is coming this way, I'm going to go back the other way.
It's not my business.
Yeah. You know, it's like when Sean joined, girl, P. Diddy Combs, girl. Was it Sean joined? And Lee Daniels? No, was it Jeezy? Y'all, allegedly. Let me not. Y'all know somebody had ran up on Lee Daniels that makes Star and whatnot. Big Daddy Daniels, y'all. And had demanded their money back. Oh, girl, was what's his face? The one that messed it up with Janet Jackson. Jermaine Dupri ugly ass.
Oh. Damn. Look, y'all, I'm trying to catch up on everything that's been going on TV. So Bobby Brown was the first person that came to me because he just let the tea out. So
which, minding your motherfucking business. Did y'all see the Janet Jackson's people release the statement? Because you know they said they I'm not messy, but they said that Janet Jackson and Bobby Brown in the movie they were having an affair during the time that she was engaged to El DeBarge and during her marriage with El DeBarge. So Bobby Brown was buying her cars, diamonds, jewelry, food, gifts, and that, you know, they were doing the nasty. And Janet Jackson's people have thus come out and said that none of that was true. None of it's accurate. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, okay, Janet, you're saying this, But are you really saying it? Because you also sued your billionaire baby daddy. You know what I mean? And it's like, listen, Bobby Brown is a lot of things. But Bobby, he ain't no liar. Bobby, he ain't no liar.
He might stretch the truth.
He might fabricate.
But he ain't gonna outright just make some shit up.
And see, that's a situation.
I don't believe my uncle would do that. I don't.
I just feel like, but that's a situation where Bobby Brown was like,
everybody believe it.
Where Bobby Brown was like, I'm minding my business. Miss Jackson, they said if you nasty, don't forget about room 305. Mind your business. Mind your fucking business, Miss Jackson.
But I think like a lot of that really apply like in everyday life. Like a lot of people are so worried about like is
what
somebody
the next bitch is
doing? Is somebody subtweeting about me? What's going on? What's this? What's that? And it's like if
girl, I have people talking bad about me every day. Someone's talking bad about me right now. And girl, it's a clear indication. But the thing is that if you learn to mind your business, you genuinely have a more happy, you have a more cohesive life. I will say this. I used to not mind my business. For me personally, I used to get messy. I used to call me Messy JJ with the tea. It was always hot and I had sugar cubes ready. Sugar cubes. Okay, I had English tea, black tea, light tea, white tea, blueberry tea, orange tea. Didn't matter. I was messy. But I had to learn when I learned how to mind my motherfucking business, okay, mind my business, my life was more cohesive and more peaceful. I didn't have as many issues or as many dramas, or I didn't have to drag a bitch or two. You know, I was able to keep my nails from breaking. Don't stare at them too hard, y'all. They is a little chip. They look crusty.
Yeah, I think like if you really like happy in your life or trying to find your own happiness, it's not really no way for you to get to that point of like because you so
y'all know I'm drinking Sutter Homes, bitch.
You so like into like what somebody's talking about, what are they doing, what's the new thing to wear, what's the best car to have. Like, look, I paid for my car.
Yeah.
It is paid off. So whatever it looked like to you, oh well, baby. I bought that. That's in my name. It's mine.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I need my co-host for a minute. I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
Girl. What's up? Anyway, y'all, back to the registered schedule programming. Listen, that's like, I remember years ago, there was a young lady, I hope you see this, that said, ooh, because I had a hoopty baby, okay, and I loved my motherfucking hoopty. I had never been ashamed about shit I do. Right. Talking about some, ooh, this bitch car sound like a lawnmower or something like that. Bitch, and you sound like you don't pay for shit in your life. Holler at me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel as though with a lot of people, minding your business and living in your means, it goes hand in hand. Because if you mind your business over here and live in your means over here, what creates in the middle is a happy, cohesive life. If you worry about you, your kids, your family, your relationship goal, what you have going on, there is no time for negativity. While we don't live in a perfect world, y'all, this shirt is not doing a bitch's body justice. While we don't live in a while we don't live in a normal, happy, cohesive world, and there's lots going on, I feel as though, sir, please get away from my wine.
Stop, Sebastian.
Girl, the cat over here trying to get lit. I'm the only one having just a splash, and the cat trying to have a splash with me.
My son bad though.
But no, like, I just feel as though in our world nowadays, no one wants to live within their means or mind their business. Because everybody wants to stare at the next person's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter account, their Twitch, their YouTube account. And they want to say, well, this person has Gucci, this person has this or that. So I'm going to be like this person. And I'm also going to involve myself in this drama to get clout.
I recently watched a video. I know everybody know what a waist trainer is. This girl who had a very nice body.
Girl, her body was banging. She had already had the BBL 6 months out. Body
I was going to say, I would say no homo, but I mean this in a very homosexual way.
I don't like women's at all. And she looked at good.
Nice.
She looked at good.
And she proceeded to, she was advertising this like full body, basically. I mean, I don't know.
It was a faja. It was basically, if anybody out there has looked into a Brazilian butt lift, it was the faja, where it is the one that goes underneath the bust, goes around the shoulders and snaps up the side with 3 different hooks attachments, almost like bra look hooks.
It was.
And then,
it was.
Oh, it wasn't
all
that
the
one.
way.
Oh, it was. Girl, I stopped watching the video because my ribs started hurting.
Girl, she put this thing on.
Girl, my neck really hurt like Nicki Minaj. I feel like Nicki Minaj up against that brick wall with that khaki lace front. Like, I'm waiting.
Oh my god! And
I'm the Barbie.
It really was sad. It was sad to me because she looked great, but instead of just, she looked great, but she clearly did not feel great. And it's so many people who want to look like this
girl sweating to put it on. She's about to sweat her leave out to put that on, y'all.
So many people want to be like this perfect, like Instagram, like this is what all the guys like. She get a lot of likes, so this is what I want to look like. It's so many people trying to be that it's like, it's sad. It's sad, and I really wish that we had more people who would love to be their self, because there are so many beautiful women damn near killing themselves. Oh, nice. Damn near killing themselves just to be like a fake surgical. Like most of these women have surgery to look like this. And if you can't afford the surgery, you're not gonna look like them. And even if you can afford the surgery, you can never
y'all stay with snacks, sis.
You can never just like like be that person.
Eat these on camera.
And
I'm just having some cheeses,
just a little bite. And I don't know, it's just really, like, really sad to look at, like, all of these guys, same haircut, trying to talk the same, trying to wear the same jeans, and it's like, come on.
I just feel as though in today's society, no one is trying to be themselves anymore. Everyone is trying to be this perceptualized forced image. Like, I'm not gonna lie, real tea, real talk. For me, for years, I wanted lip filler on my top lip. I wanted filler in my sides. And now that I'm old enough, girl, I'm in my latter 20s, honey, but she still look good, pretty young. Okay. It's the angle. Don't judge. I still want it. And, other people are like, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. At the end of the day, it's about what I want. But I will also say, I've wanted it for years, but with the influx and increase of social media and the increase of the daily pressure to look perfect, I have felt the need to get my lip filler done even faster, even quicker. Like, I've looked into spas and everything like that where they do it. And the thing is that while you may be unhappy with something, you have to also stop and let your body naturally progress itself. You cannot be rushing to be this perfect ideal image that people see now, because guess what? At the end of the day, baby, somebody might like your bell pepper nose, girl. Somebody like this little asparagus body I got, sis. Okay. You know what I mean? It's like everything isn't for everybody. Not everybody's going to like everything. You also got to know your place. Don't try to shoot for a 10 if you're a 7. Yeah. That's just my personal thought process. I know my ranking. We're not going to discuss that on here because some people like to get messy. But, I know my place. I know where to be. And I will say this. I do want to say this really quickly about living in your means. Sorry, I got Cheetos in my mouth. I'm so trashy. Listen to me, daughter, niece. All the nieces, all the daughters of the world. Just because you see someone on YouTube using a certain makeup product, or you see someone buy a new car, or you see someone with a certain hairstyle, or buying a house, a mansion, or you see someone on Twitter flashing this, flossing the newest J's, in a VIP section with a celebrity, or on Facebook, always having fun, promoting a party. You don't really know what that person is having to do to get there. You don't really see that, like, that person that has to promote those parties, they don't have a job, baby. That is their job. And if they don't get you out to them parties, they're not making a living. Right. You don't see that the person that's flossing on Instagram is so insecure about themselves. They're still staying in their mama back room, but they're using their daddy's car. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot, and it's crazy.
I have watched women, or girls, I should say, want to buy the most expensive hair or hair products.
Oh, girl, I don't see men do that too.
And then turn around and not know how they finna get gas in their car, how they about to put diapers on their baby bottom and all this other stuff. Let me tell you this: when I do my hair, I will never buy bundles. I won't. If somebody want to give them to me as a gift, thank you, but that's just not my personal preference. I will pay $20 for that pack of hair and wear it as many times as I want because I know what I'm doing, and leave it at that. And if somebody want to judge me for that, congratulations. See, but I pay all my bills by myself. I don't have nobody. I don't have nobody to call and be like, "Hey, I'm $50 short on my rent. What's up?" No, it's all me, and of course my fiance. But we work to pay our bills.
Right. And provide for your children.
Right, exactly. And the money that we have for ourselves, most of the time that still go to the kids. So it's like, if you're not living within your means, and then on top of that, you let somebody, like, you let other people dictate.
I'm single with no kids of my own, and I still am trying to stack my bags, honey, because guess what?
It's always something.
While I'm single and I don't have kids of my own, oh, honey, I bought in Louis Vuitton bags. I have red bottoms. I have Gucci belts. Nobody ever sees that. I've worn $500 hair, $400 hair, $300 hair, $700 hair. At the end of the day, having bundles down to my ankles and wearing a Michael Kors dress with a Gucci bag is not going to help me when I'm 50 years old. That's not going to help me when I have to pay a mortgage payment. That's not going to help me when I have to pay for my own insurance or pay the additive extra cost on a vehicle. That doesn't matter. What matters is what you have in the bank. And to be successful, it is noted, to be successful, you must live within your means, put the credit cards down, and use your debit accounts. Like, use the money that you actually own. You're supposed to put a percentage away. So listen to me when I say, honey, I could be living flashy, girl, okay? Flashy, girl. I could be old school 2009. She moved in bricks just to get that weight. But listen, instead of doing that, it's like you would rather want to live in your means. It's who honking? Right. They better mind their business. They know Keisha ain't coming outside. Girl, they better call her. Girl. But at the end of the day, you do have to live within your means. You have to know that you have to know that there's certain levels. And I understand, girl, hella Patty. And you have to understand that there's certain levels where it's like, while you can want to obtain something so bad, yeah, you may want a mansion. You don't understand what that person had to sacrifice to get a mansion.
To get there, yeah.
Because they might not have nothing in their refrigerator. There are Instagram models and people that when you see them at flashy hotels and events, they say, oh, I have 43.9K followers. Give me a free hotel room and I'll promote your business. And so many hotels have actually been coming out just recently saying that they can't do it anymore because they're losing so much money because all these Instagram famous people, because girl, it's not hard. All you gotta do is flip a picture of your bra and your panties and you pop it.
And you popping.
And that's it. It's not hard, but it's like you're not living within your means because you want to be like the Joneses. You want to be like the Jetsons and move on up to the east side. Girl, trade that Maserati in for a Toyota Corolla. Stop drinking champagne. Get you a 40. Keep your bundles if you really like them and don't have lights. But girl, calm down.
Yeah. It's not like people place importance in the wrong areas. And it's like, to me, what matters the most is that the people that I am around is happy. And nobody's going to be happy without the light bill paid, without gas in the car, without, like, it's so much stuff that I have to do that I am responsible for as a parent that there's no way you will ever catch me trying to keep up with the next person.
I was standing next to Cardi B during that Nicki Minaj Raleigh fight. My neck hurt. Girl. If I can find a picture, I'll post myself at the Harvard Bazaar.
Girl. But okay, anyway, our next topic was having reliable people in your life. And I think that
reliable people that care, people that back you up, people that are there for you, emotionally care. They are there to hold you up when you are emotionally unstable, not people that just want something from you.
I think the two go hand in hand because when you are living within your means and you kind of be on the struggle bus from time to time, you need somebody that's gonna be in your corner. Like,
because don't act like everybody don't struggle.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing I hate, and that goes back into living in your means. People want to act like they never have a hardship or a downfall. Everyone does.
You need somebody that's gonna be in your corner to be like, you know what? Okay, you probably might not have been able to get the phone that you wanted, but you know, your rent paid, your daughter fed. You know, you got your son them shoes that he needed. Like, you did what you had to do. And, maybe next time, you need somebody that's going to have your back and be like, look, what's important is, don't say it.
Wait, what?
What's important is taking care of your business. And you need people that's going to be in your corner to be like, yes, girl. Okay, you might not get to go out, but guess what? We're going to buy a fifth of the cheapest shit, sit at home, and get drunk as fuck. That's the period. Because I'm not one of those people that's
as long as it's not that, like, all-purpose vodka.
As long as it is that all-purpose vodka, baby.
You might as well just go ahead and get
as long as I can do whatever I want. Tequila.
Girl, call me Miss Jackson if you nasty. Hashtag Bobby Down story. Anyway. This is my whole take with that, is that, oh, bitch, I lost my whole train of thought. I was thinking about Janet Jackson. How nasty she was! I was like, Janet, no, Joanna! Where is Catherine? Where is Catherine Jackson? Girl. Where the hell was Eldebar? Girl, he was curling his hair. Anyway. And you know it? Girl, what was you talking about? Girl, I done lost my train of thought thinking about Janet.
Sometimes people come
Girl,
into
Janet
your
wasn't
life.
reliable to her man.
Sometimes people come into your life and they seem so nice.
Raleigh
and
was
so
reliable
friendly.
to Nikki.
And so friendly and so supportive. Here's what I would like to ask y'all. If you go to your friend and you be like, oh my gosh, girl, I'm getting married, and your friend reaction is,
you getting married? Girl, who?
That's not your friend. Especially if you are in a healthy and happy relationship and you go to them and you like, yeah, girl, I'm about to get married. And their reaction is, that's not your friend. That's not your friend.
If you have anything positive going on in your life, and before your friends even fully say, girl, congratulations, go ahead. They say, well, are you sure? That's going to stress you out. There's a difference between I care for you. Are you sure that you're ready for this? And girl, that's just going to stress you out. I don't want to get that phone call in a couple months. Let me tell you something about fake ass bitches. All my real ass bitches, pay attention. That's the City Girls 305, baby. Listen. A fake friend will sit in the front row. They will stand behind stage and they will cheer, they will jump, they will backflip and pussy pot. They will Michael Phelps back dive and win a gold fucking medal at the Olympics to watch you fall. They will stay by your side for years and years and
just
years,
waiting for that
plotting
one
that one downfall.
Yep.
You could stub your toe on a door and not be able to perform. They cannot wait for your downfall.
They're gonna be like, oh, so you can't go to your little show now, huh?
Girl, they're gonna be like, that's what I thought, bitch. Yeah. They can't wait. So you have to be sure of the people that you have in your life. Sometimes certain people need to be put through tests. Because I know for me, I've known people for years. Years and years and years and years and years. And what ends up happening is that you see after a period of time, certain people aren't as down for you as you are for them.
Yeah.
And when you're friends with someone or family, because family is the realest.
When you cousins with somebody.
And not play cousins, girl. Real, not play cousins and them. Real.
Your auntie kids.
Blood, honey. You find out who's down for you when you get certain things back, like, oh, if you do this for me, I'll appreciate you. But when you need help, they aren't there to reciprocate it.
Right.
Or
even if you call somebody and every single time you going through something, you call them just to be like, look, I needed somebody to talk to, whatever, and they just can't possibly even hear you out. They like, girl, what you going through ain't that bad. You over exaggerating.
It's not that big of an issue. The thing is that, well, sis, I'll listen to you sit here and talk about Dave. Child, I do know some Daves, but I don't know no Dave like that. I listen to you sit here and talk about Dave for the past 45 minutes about how he done cheated on you for the 12th time with the same two girls from down the street. So if I want to sit here and cry about how a damn dandelion blew in my fucking eye, let me have that.
Exactly.
Let me have this moment to be dramatic. My problems are
exactly.
not smaller than yours.
Exactly. If you have friends who don't simply understand that, look, everybody go through something, and my problems might not be the same as yours, but they are problems and they are affecting me, and I feel, personally attacked for whatever reason. If your friend just can't simply listen, even if they don't got nothing nice to say, if they can't simply listen and let you finish and then be like, bitch, then it's like come on, we can't, there's no way. You should be able to call your friend and be like, girl, I stubbed my toe and I just feel like everything is coming just crashing down on me,
and your friend would be like, this should the acrylic crack or not.
Exactly
They need to ride out for you.
And
because let me tell you something right now, baby, if you can't hold your friend down in a lie, if you can't hold your friend down and being caught up, that's not your friend, baby. That's not your friend.
When I was in high school, let's just take it back because we ain't talking about nothing new. When I was in high school, if my mama called one of my friends and was like, is Kareem with you? Yup, she in the bathroom. And guess what my friend was going to do? Put a bitch on three-way because I wasn't there. And that is a real ass friend.
That's someone that will have you back.
Girl.
And she in Mexico Live because she on my couch. I will send you a picture. I have it backlogged in my phone.
Period.
Don't play with me. At the end of the day, you have to be the same type of friend that you are to people to reciprocate it back.
Right.
And I feel as though if you're trustworthy, if you're honest, because certain times, this is the thing, people get it misconstrued. You can do something for somebody and that is not a friend. Doing something for someone is just helping someone. Be right or die. And I also don't like the term that no one does anything. Little cousin, if you're still watching, we've talked about this. No one does anything out of the goodness of their heart. People always do something for themselves. I don't agree with that because I feel as though I am a good person. I don't know what's going on right now, JC, but I feel like I'm a good person. And I do things out of the goodness of my heart. I've done a lot of things that don't benefit me for friends. Like it's like time wasted, gas wasted, energy wasted, money wasted, and it won't benefit me.
I think we need to bring back being nice.
Yes.
Like so many people are like, oh, no new friends. If a bitch going through something, we need to bring back being raised right.
Y'all on this good Sunday, y'all. Whenever y'all watch this, everybody watching this, touch your neighbor and say, be raised right in the Lord. Be raised. Touch your neighbor and say, be raised right.
Let them know. I feel like
you see that pinky up when I was drinking,
girl. It's so many times on Facebook that I see girls who I don't know personally going through something and they like, oh my gosh, I just feel like I have nowhere to turn to and I don't have nobody to talk to. I will always 100% of the time either comment on a post or inbox them and be like, look, you might not know me, but it's always a way through.
You inbox them?
Oh my
God. Talk to them hoes.
Bitch.
I'll be like, oh my God.
I'm the one with the common sense. She's just here for the tea.
Girl, I'd be like, that's so sad. And then I get my tablecloth out to get for the tea to spill. I'd be like, not on my pants.
I don't know how we're friends. I don't know how we're friends.
You nice.
Oh my gosh. I have a kind heart, girl, and I cannot help it.
I have a nice heart, but like if someone's like, oh my God, I've been going through so much, I'll message them and be like, girl, who did your bag? It'd be cute. Listen,
girl,
I sure don't know how to care about me.
Hateful is even hateful is a nice way to put it. People are just like
people are jealous,
conniving,
and evil at times,
and it is so crazy, and it's so like anytime I've noticed, anytime there is a celebrity death or something, some celebrity went to jail.
Hold on, y'all. We need a moment for Auntie Rita. Girl. Hold on, I would smoke my cigarette, but we can't smoke in her house, child.
And Mac
because y'all know Auntie Rita and Mac. But y'all know Auntie Rita. And girl, he fine. Her neighbor fine as hell. Anyway, listen, everybody know Auntie Rita like a good cool menthol bitch and a good old nasty drink.
But people on the internet, baby. are so relentless. They will make a joke.
Best. Trigger fingers always turn to Twitter fingers.
They will make a joke about some celebrity's death, some celebrity's child, or whatever the case,
Girl, and then like talk about Farrah Fawcett.
Really dead ass think that it is from the bottom of their heart funny. And to me, it's nothing funny about death. It's nothing funny about suicide. And for somebody to think like it's cool to like laugh about it or make memes about it or whatever, it's just like it's there should be some type of line. Exactly. What is funny about somebody?
What Aborigine backwoods Wolverine low budget B reject movie were you from?
Girl.
Listen, y'all know I don't read and y'all know I don't throw shade. Just a splash. Girl. I just feel like
can't do that.
They're girl. Welcome to the older club. Mine.
Me was like,
girl. I just feel like there comes a point in everyone's life where you have to know, what am I doing?
Yeah.
And I'm bullying. I am belittling. I am, unless you rest in peace, Auntie Retha, because the way she shaded Patty, worth it. But you have to know that, like, there's no point in me having so much hate in my heart. There's no point in me having so much envy in my heart. Because most times when people dislike you, it's because of jealousy and envy. They want something. Bless you, baby. They want something or they see something in you that you do have. And they want that. They want to grasp onto it, whatever it is.
And sometimes people is just in your life to steal your energy. I have had energy stealers.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies.
Because I'm such a happy person. People, I have had people around me.
The other day, I'm a bubbly ass bitch.
I have had people around me just nitpick about like why I shouldn't be happy.
Yes, I dropped that cheese and yes, I just ate it. Side note.
There's no way you should even want somebody like that in your life. Like, no matter who it is, if somebody can't just be like, okay, glad to see you happy. And they always got to be like, I don't know what she happy for. If her man done cheated for the 17th time.
Her I don't know why she's
smiling. Right. Her life done got cut off for the 4th time.
She failed the 3rd grade. This is my thing. If anybody ever has a reason to talk bad on something about you because you're happy, anything, it doesn't matter. If you are happy and someone finds a reason to be angry about you being happy every day, something is wrong with that person.
Yep.
Something is wrong within them. They were not raised right. And Yalla Van Zandt, y'all know Yalla Van Zandt don't fix nobody's life. But
not on my watch.
She be fucking shit up. Look at Carucci. Look at Evelyn Lozado. Tearing the bitch down. Big. Who she can't get on that show is Chris Brown. Big.
She was like, did he beat you? I've already had Rihanna on the show.
Let me know for real.
I've already had Rihanna on the show.
Yalla Van Zandt ain't ish. Yalla Van Zandt is not.
Girl. Don't lie for him. He might be cute, but don't lie for him. I'm like, damn, girl, what if he really didn't beat her?
Yalla Van Zandt do not care, girl. She will go in on whoever is there. She's like, it's your fault. She cannot wait. She did it with Evelyn. She did it with Rihanna. She did it with Carucci. Girl.
Or that one girl.
No.
It was this one new, I don't know if y'all like heard about it or whatever, but it was this one news story that came out about this girl who found out that she was kidnapped.
Baby Kamaya.
When she filed for, when she was going to fill out for college, she found out that her mother had actually kidnapped her from her birth mother, and they was reunited. And hold
on, let me just say before you finish, baby girl, you can't disrespect Miss B when your edges ain't wrapped all the way down. When you should have had them tied down for 2 days, you knew you was gonna be on TV slicking the extra castor oil in the old ends. Girl, anyway,
and it got to a point in this show where she was like,
B nails and you failed. Come on,
girl, you really don't fucking like. What did she do to you?
Girl, you tried on TV.
She really did go off. She went off, and sometimes in that situation, it just showed me. Yeah, she was really angry. In that situation, it showed me that you cannot help somebody unless they are ready to be helped. If they don't want to be helped, if they like, look, I'm okay with my life, even if you see that it is destructive, you cannot put yourself.
Hold on now, girl. Speaking of want to be helped, y'all know Auntie B, Yalla Van Zandt, got her son on the show, whatever. Y'all know I don't like to be messy or whatever, y'all. Yeah, girl, she got a son that she fucked all the way up. But y'all know I don't like to be messy or whatever, because y'all know he had been locked up in prison or whatever, but y'all didn't hear that from me allegedly. But when Kamaya was on the show, girl, and Kamaya was like, get this old bitch out my face, he was like, man, I slapped that little hoe. That bitch better get the fuck back. I'm just saying, allegedly. Go on youtube.com/Yala Van Zan, Kamaya Mosley. Mosley, that's Mosley. Episode. Look up the outcut. Look up the outcut. Her son is the 6'4", large, milk chocolate man with a slight fade balding in the middle a little bit. He had on a headset, black shirt, black jeans. They was kind of sagging. They was True Religion. That's him.
Yeah.
He was cussing at Kamaya daddy, even though her daddy needed to sit down because he really didn't care. Just saying, didn't want to be messy, but wanted to bring y'all the tea.
You cannot help somebody.
Kamaya with a comma.
That don't, what a comma.
Mm-hmm. And I think a kidnapped mama had named her Alexis. What's an apostrophe? Oh, child, I've had just a splash.
Anyway, oh my gosh, you cannot help somebody that don't want to be helped. And I know a lot of times you will find yourself
just a splash, girl.
If you're like me, you will find yourself in a loop of, this is my friend. I have grew up with this person, or this is my cousin, this is my auntie. They going through something. I'm just gonna help them. And then in another 6 months, they going through something. I'm just gonna help them. I'm just gonna help them. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk to them about it. I'm gonna try to tell them the right way to go. And you end up stressing yourself out more than they are.
I used to be that way. Oh, okay. Girl, I was about to. I used to be that way, and then I learned that you can't be that way anymore.
Yeah.
In 2018, well, really, I learned it in 2016. But in 2018, I learned that you can only do so much for someone. Mm-hmm. You can only help family so far. And that's hurtful to say, but in 2018, nowadays, everyone...
You have to know your limits.
Yeah, everyone is out for themselves. Mm-hmm. It's dog eat dog, and it's rare to find a real person. It's rare to find a genuine soul. It's rare to find someone that genuinely cares.
Yeah, you would be so surprised, like, how, like, growing up with somebody like, a auntie that raised you, or older cousin that was always, there. And then now that you're older, you see little stuff that's like, what is wrong with this person? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, this person is angry. This person is toxic. I don't need them in my life. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to be like, because
let me tell you something, baby.
You'll be better off.
Let me tell you something. I cannot wait. Look at me like I got my ghetto nails on, girl. I'm about to get my nails back, y'all. But listen, sometimes you just got to cut someone off, whoever it is. And it might hurt to do it, but you can't, like...
You got to do what you got to do?
Yeah. You can't stop it. Like, at the end of the day, let me put it like this. At the end of the day, if you have a choice to be the rabbit and the tortoise, whatever they call it.
Tortoise.
Yes, girl. I've had a splash. But if you have the choice to be either one in the race, which one do you want to be? Do you want to be slow and steady and get it done right? Or do you want to be quick and fast? And screw over everyone? Do whatever you have to do to get there, because you're going to do it fast.
Burn bridges.
Doesn't matter, because, baby, listen to me. When Adele said whatever the hell she said about bridges, water, and whatever else, keep that over there. Keep that energy. I don't want it.
We got a short amount of time.
Girl, here go my chance for charger.
You can only say so much. Do so much.
I don't know how you're gonna make it work, Bill.
Like, I don't know. We almost reached an hour.
Yeah, it's reached its peak.
Yeah.
I just feel as though at the end of the day, let me say this and say it correctly. People can say that with the Nicki Minaj situation, starting from the top, the Nicki Minaj Cardi B situation, who was wrong? I feel like Nicki Minaj is wrong, dead ass, because she's been talking about this girl for months. I feel like Cardi B was wrong for doing it in that place, in that setting. She should have caught this outside by the valet or down by the Waffle House. Because, everybody, look, Nicki Minaj a lot of things, but sis still like the Waffle House and chicken. She do.
She still gotta eat.
How you doing? I feel like people are trying to be like those celebrities so hard that they're not living in their means. They're doing whatever it takes to backstab and hurt the next person to get above them. And they don't want to be in their means. They don't want to be happy. They don't want to be not comfortable, but stable enough to rise to a next level. And I feel like at this point, people are willing to not be reliable sources. Like, that's not a reliable source. Like, people are willing to stab anyone in the back. Girl, my neck really hurt. Like, I was standing up against that brick wall next to Nikki. When Cardi was like, say something else about my daughter, my neck really hurt. But I feel as though people are willing to do and say whatever. And I mean, that Cardi B fight is a prime example. Nikki was willing to do and say whatever to make that girl come out of her element.
Yeah, to bring somebody else down. And to me, like, that is disgusting. Like, girl. I just feel like it comes a point in time where you should feel like, look, I'm too old. You know,
if anybody has a neck pillow, I need it, girl. Yeah. Listen, Cardi B got my neck.
She should be at the point of her life where she like, you know what? I do want kids. I do want, other just stuff for myself. And instead of like trying to take away from the next person, she has the ability to add to somebody else without subtracting to herself.
Yeah.
And she is still going to go for the jugular every single time. Instead of just being like, look, we might not agree on everything, but I can see you need some help. And here's the advice. Take it or don't. Take it or don't. Here's the advice. So it's like, do I still love her? Yes.
Taking advice from Babyface.
What he do?
Girl, ruined Toni Braxton's whole life. That's why she had to file for bankruptcy twice. Or L.A. Reid. Girl. As long as Cardi B ain't taking advice from them.
Right.
Don't matter.
I just think, like, to wrap everything up into a tight little bow.
To wrap everything up and be messy, Cardi needs to call Lil Wayne. Y'all know he love a ghetto bitch.
You know she married?
Who?
Cardi B.
Yeah, she been married to Offset for a minute.
Right, but so why the fuck was she calling?
Girl, just to fuck with Nikki.
Get out.
She needs to be. Listen. My big cousin Cardi, because she's my cousin on her. Cardi needs to go on ahead and become friends with Regina.
Girl.
She needs to call Toya and be like, girl, let's get our babies on a play date, even though my daughter is cuter.
Get out.
Hashtag baby rain.
Get up and leave.
Hashtag baby rain.
We just got done not talking about other people's kids.
Oh, baby. I was still talking about people's kids. Nicki Minaj need to calm down.
Absolutely. Of course.
Even though, girl, I don't want Regina to come for me, girl. Major girl, Tiny daughter can, because Tiny daughter don't know how to talk on social media. She can scared. Zonique. Girl, with the contact. Oh no, she got her eye color changed to blue.
Talking about.
Girl, that's cute. Okay. Her daddy don't care about her. She said they got a relationship or whatever, but I'm not trying to be messy. But girl, just like when they had that single group and Regina was part of it, and then Regina wasn't.
Girl,
I wonder how she doing at college. How her grades look.
Right out. She was not in that group for no longer than a minute. She was like, never mind.
Girl, I just wonder how her grades looking at that HBCU when her daddy said he don't support Black Lives Matter. Or did we all pretend like that didn't happen?
No, I did.
I'm just saying.
He said it didn't pertain to him, so he didn't give a fuck about it. But wait until it do.
Girl, but Lil Wayne also tried to say he was a thug at one point in the heart, but he shot himself with a gun that was in his mama's apartment while she was at work. Wasting her bullets, wasting her time.
Jesus.
Wasting her energy. She had to leave work.
Mm-hmm. So in conclusion.
Oh, girl, we was in the show. Look at me being messy.
This, this was fun. I hope y'all, listen, like, comment.
Hashtag somebody tell Michael B. Jordan I said hi.
Just share the video and, let us know what you want to talk about next week.
Let me know whatever is messy.
Oh, no. Okay. Next week I will be here. I think it's the last, what is it, the 23rd or the 22nd? We're going to a football game.
Oh.
So I'm going to be here there. But you know what?
Let me know whatever is going on messy. Screenshot me things from the Shade Room, the Tea Spot,
Girl.
from Keisha Coleslaw, whatever. Let me know.
Y'all had a day y'all deserve. The night y'all deserve. The evening y'all deserve. Whatever. Whenever y'all watching this, just had a time that y'all deserve.
Go on ahead and have just a splash and enjoy. Next week, she'll be drinking with me. Bye. Well, that was productive. Oh, yes.